Hello, this is Jean-Luc from Fins and Flora. I'm here on April 29th. This is the 10-gallon aquarium in my daughter's bedroom. Currently, well, up until yesterday, it was stocked with 2 platies, and I've been trying to get, there were more and I'm trying to get them out. And there was 1 male betta fish, and there was 1 female betta fish. And she really likes betta fish. And I put them in, and I thought, I've kept males and females together in 10-gallon tanks really heavily planted like this. And when I breed them, I do that. And I figured with the platies in there, I wouldn't get anything hatching or any babies being born. And the other day, much to my surprise, I found free swimming fry. So I thought, oh, well, actually, first I thought I wouldn't get eggs. And I went to go prune the tank and pulled up a frog bit and found a bubble nest and thought, oh no, I've pooched this. And a week later, I found fry. And I thought, okay, now it's safe, free swimming away from dad. So if you don't know, what happens is dad and mom build a bubble nest. She puts eggs in it. He guards the nest and cares for the babies, and he chases her away. And there's enough hidey holes, and they tend to nest way at the back of the tank, so it's not, she'll be up at the front and he doesn't harass her too much, and together they keep the platies out of the way. And what happened was I thought, okay, there's free swimming fry, which means dad's done nesting, so now I can finally prune. And I went to go pull out frog bits, and there was another bunch of bubble nests there, so I don't know if the fry I saw were just early free swimmers, but the bubble nest is just filled with eggs. And this morning when I came in, much to my dismay, I found the male dead. So I'm going to show you a little bit more on how I run this tank. So my filter on it isn't really a filter. This is a filter guard, so it's like filter foam, and this is just an old reptile power head that I've had for forever. And so I had to do some modifications, but basically what happened was this used to be sitting right down on the bottom, and I guess the fish would come and hang out and hide underneath it, and the male got stuck, so I found him in the outflow today. And it's I mean, as far as this is wide as it goes down, and it's maybe that thick, so he didn't go through the filter, he just kind of got stuck in there and bad things happened to him. And that was really, really unfortunate, because I've only had him for like 2 months, and he was an amazing, amazing, beautiful fish. So I thought, well, he's dead now. The bubble nest will be gone. I finally started pruning, and I'm hopeful that, you know, there'll be some fry in here somewhere, and they'll grow up, and I'll get a fish almost as cool as he was. I don't know if I can see any. But here's the really cool thing. So normally, if you go online, people say remove the female. And I didn't do that, which is why I kept getting eggs. And maybe this is what caused my problems. But this nest was not here this morning. And all these frog bits were actually completely somewhere else. They were all over here. And I rearranged, spread things out so that I could get light growing up and get more plants going. And what's happened, I don't know if she'll come over, is the female collected all the eggs and put them in a nest here. And earlier, this is my second take at this video, she was actually sitting underneath the nest. Now it's about feeding time. I've been hanging out in front of the tank, so she might be somewhere else. Now I haven't heard of co-parenting with betta splendens, because that's the species I'm working with. Oh, there she is. So that's the female hanging out, and now she started taking care of the eggs. Oh, and there's some fry. The fry are hanging out by mom and the nest. which is all kind of backwards to what I've heard about with betta splendens. So if you go, yeah, of course, you're supposed to leave them together because they co-parent, and this wasn't news to you, awesome, but this was mind-blowing for me today. All right, see you later.